all of us here are, have very strong Bay Area connections. Don, I know you're from Hayward and coach for the A's, and I think that as you go through this process, the buzz the Ballers created, how has that helped? How has that helped find guys like a Michael O'Hara, for example, who I talked to the other day, who's diehard Oakland sports fan and just loves everything the Ballers are doing and is so excited to be a part of the team. How have you seen what the Ballers done resonating with some of these guys that you're talking to and sensing the excitement that they might have for actually being a part of this organization in particular?
Well, I think creating that environment that players like to play and that they have a platform to show their skills. And we had a lot of success last year. And, thus we had a lot of players that wanted to come back to us, return to us. But not only that, some of our best recruits, and I'll get into that in a second, came from word of mouth from other players. They're like, we really like it. It's a great place to play. You'll enjoy it. And we end up getting some referrals from those guys and signing some players. And, the college season is over and the draft is over, we start looking at those players again. So it's a revolving door a little bit. And so, this winter, I think what we did more than anything is we did try to focus on local players, and we got several. I don't know, Tyler, you can correct me, but we probably got 6 guys right now.
7 guys.
Yeah, from the Bay Area, and we're going to continue to look at that. And we're doing as much as we can, I think, even at the youth level, because as I mentioned, to be a Bay Area guy. I have a lot of ties with Oakland and the Oakland Coliseum. I played my high school football championship there. I played my basketball championship there and baseball, and then I ended up coaching for the A's and coming back as a manager with the Mariners. So, there's a lot of pride with the guys I grew up with and played in the Bay Area, the Randy Johnsons and the Dale Swams and our Kansas City Royal Club. We had Ned Yost, Doug Henry, myself. We had a lot of Bay Area connections during that time when I was growing up, and it's just kind of like trying to pay it forward. Can we get guys out of our area? Can we maybe entice some young kids to take up the game of baseball by coming out to a Baller game?
One of the cool things about starting a team from scratch, as we did last year, is we sort of got to decide what kind of team we wanted to be, insofar as how we wanted to recruit players, if there was any kind of ethos or philosophy we wanted to put into that, just beyond let's get the best players, let's try to win games, so on and so forth. We've got a group and a staff that really cares about these players just beyond the field. We have guys who have now moved on to the next part of their career and actually have gotten jobs in the next part of their career from connections with our staff, which I think is really cool. And as Don said, the word of mouth recruiting for us, player to player, is a huge part of what we want to accomplish, because it's sort of that game recognized game ability for players to say, hey, like, I've got a buddy and he is super talented. He's looking for an opportunity. That's the kind of stuff we like to collect. And with what we're doing, I think it plays in really nicely to players recognizing the opportunity we have here, and what we are doing with that opportunity for them, and wanting to incorporate other players into it. So, for example, Chandler David came to us because Tyler Davis moved on from us and went to the Chicago White Sox. He told us, hey, I got this buddy. I don't know if he's going to get drafted or not, but he'd be perfect for you. And so we talked to Chandler. He knows what we were able to do for Tyler. He came here. He had an amazing season.